And here's Armando Andre Rodriguez. What's your inspiration for your lyrics, Bjorn? They're usually very personal. I usually try to channel feelings and experiences to through my lyrics, and it's especially on this new album. It's very personal, and it's really a way for me to open up. And I mean, I don't always write about own personal feelings. I'll also write about what I see out there, like what I'm kind of perceiving and all that stuff. But mostly it's very very personal stuff. So it's usually the case. And then we have Adam or Sejovsky, yes, is asking what it's like to be working with Peter again as a band member and a producer. And I gotta say, it's awesome. It's great to have him back, and also have another amazing guitar player by his side, Sylvain, here. So I think it's definitely the best lineup we ever had, and it's very close to the original, band that we started. So I think it's a great lineup, and having Peter back as a friend is absolutely amazing. And as a producer, I think he has really developed as a producer, and I really believe in what he's doing, and I think it's going to sound absolutely amazing. So I have no doubts whatsoever. Oh yeah, Scott Clark is asking, just curious to know if you have selected who will be doing the vocal production work. Well, I did ask Devin, but he was busy with touring and also working on his new album, so that didn't happen. But I've done vocals with Peter before, so I think that's going to work just fine. I believe he really brings out the best in me, and we know each other so well. So I'm looking forward to that. But who knows? Maybe in the future again I will do it with Devin. We'll see. So Nicholas Helms is asking, is Ezra Regal Stages Ceremony Mundi going to make the guest vocal appearance on Soilwork song at some point? Well, I'm not sure. Maybe he's definitely a good singer. I mean, he does everything: drums, guitars, everything. So not on this album, but maybe in the future. Really good friend of mine, for sure. There is a question from Canton Demon Marion. What is the concept for the Panic broadcast? The concept, I would say that it's really a way of like opening up, like a personal way. As far as lyrics go, it's a way for me to open up about the panic anxiety and stuff that I have suffered from, and the only way to get rid of it is really to open up and accept. So this is my way of getting rid of it. It happens to a lot of people, and including me. So that's my way of, on the lyrical side, to get that through, really. And the release date for the album is also asking for. It's going to be the 25th of June. And Sean Bester is asking, how would you describe the vocal work on the new album in comparison to previous releases? I would say that it's going to be, already on the previous album, Sword to the Great Divide, it was pretty playful with the vocals, and I really feel that I want to do the same. Like, I don't want to hold back in any way. I believe that there's more a link between like the screamy vocals and the clean vocals nowadays. There's so many like different types of voices in between that I managed to develop. So I'm gonna really play around with that, and I believe that I've developed my clean vocals a lot too. So it's gonna be really a good mix with different types of vocals, and going from very intense to sometimes pretty soft. But I feel that it's easier to make the song explode if you first kind of bring it down and then build it up again. So that's pretty much the plan for vocals. Wesley Stafford, are there any instrumentals on the new album? Yeah, in a way, right? I mean, there's
surprise.
Surprise. Well, it's
in a way, it's like
there's actually an intro for a song that could actually be considered like an instrumental song. It's around like 3 minutes, right? Wes? Okay, two, 3 minutes. So yeah, you guys will hear it later, obviously. So it's gonna be massive. Rick Iwashko, how will the overall music sound in relation to the previous albums? What do you say about that? Yeah. How do you feel? If you compare it to the previous album, I mean, you didn't play in the previous, but what's your feeling?
Sound-wise, it's gonna be huge.
Yeah, it's more of everything, because we kind of had the approach on the previous album to kind of strip things down and not overdo it. But I feel that there's a lot more of everything on this album. We're not holding back whatsoever. It's just full on, like
doom, speed, heavy song.
Yeah, everything.
Everything. Yeah. It's gonna be.
So I feel that every member is going absolutely nuts on their instruments, and it feels really refreshing to be that playful again and not really strip down the music or make it basic just because. I feel that this is what Soilwork is all about, like to create the atmosphere and all the technical skills that we do have. I feel that's all to me, and plus make it really catchy in the end, something that really remains something that it gets stuck in your head, even though it's very progressive and very technical. So that's sold it to me, really.
Good point. Really nice.
Andreas Chan, what would you say about making some more covers? I love the 2 covers from early chapters. I really love to hear you guys cover stuff like Metallica made another Priest, or just another Deep Purple cover. How do you feel about covers? I'm not quite sure. It's got to be something really special.
Yeah, if you're doing cover, it should be different than the original one. So
yeah, not just a copy. It's pointless.
Copy is pointless, of course. So you have to work a lot on this cover. And personally, I prefer to work a lot on songs.
Yeah.
On our songs than cover. But cover, yeah, I like to cover, but really, you must work hard to get it more interesting. And sound like Soilwork, so
right.
It's good stuff, but I prefer to create something.
Yeah. It's always better. But yeah, I was actually on my way to do, well, it was not my decision, but when I recorded vocals for Disharmonia Mundi, they wanted to do a cover of Maniac from Flashdance first, and I was pretty shocked. But they picked the Pantera cover instead. Well, that would have been interesting for sure. Yeah, exactly. That would have been good. Well, a lot of people are curious about like the new material, obviously how it's going to sound, and I believe that Sylvain also has put some really fresh blood into the band as far as songwriting, and I feel it might be the most heavy and progressive album that we've ever done. Even though like the melodic vocals are going to be there, that wasn't there in the beginning, it's still going to feel more intense as a whole. And I just feel it's absolutely insane, and it's amazing to hear the stuff that Peter and Sylvain have created on guitar. It's absolutely mind-blowing. Just wait, you'll hear. cool. So, did we answer all the questions? Seems
Yeah,
like it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So, stay tuned. We will be back probably next. What do we got today? It's a Sunday. All right. So we'll probably be back later this next week, this coming week, and to keep you posted about what's going on in the studio. It was really nice seeing you on here, even though I can't see you, but at least we're on here, and yeah, it's been fun for sure. So we'll see you soon. Take care. Peace.